I'm sure like you have circled around in business circles, and it can be quite cutthroat. There's a lot of people that care about the bottom line, care about the deal, are very stoic, removed emotionally, very goal-oriented, business-oriented, cutthroat, some of them, many of them. You might be an entrepreneur, a business leader, which is feeling and yearning for something far deeper than that. But how do you deal with a world with a sea filled with individuals which are based and brought up in paradigms of continuous financial gain and success? You have those imprints too, so do I. How do we deal with that if we wish to be more conscious, more heart open, more connected, more transcendent, more awake? Well, the first thing is you've got to have some courage, don't you? You've got to have some courage. I'm sure you've mustered enough courage to face many things in the past. Many business obstacles, challenges, growth challenges, and that's excellent. That's something to pat ourselves and acknowledge and love ourselves for. To acknowledge and to have those wins. To have the next level of win. The win at a soul level, at a heart level, at a fulfillment level, at a sacred level, a spiritual level of being. To have those wins, we got to go and have the courage to go, not into the terrain of the known, but into the terrain of the unknown. And the biggest frontier in the terrain of the unknown is contact. This is the most scariest place for business. Genuine being to being, soul to soul, heart to heart, undressed, no images, no superfluous identities, no strong identities, weak identities, just us, being to being. This depth of connection, this simplicity of rawness with others, this is the big frontier in business to break into. And we must be the ones to start that courageous act of being vulnerable on the front surface of our body. Practically, in meetings, in businesses, how can we do this? This altruistic idea. Well, the first step is soften the front surface of the body. Our mammalian body has these defense mechanisms, and it shows up as growling and snaring and lines in our foreheads and tight jaws and tight throats and tight chests and bellies and tight genitals and all of this stuff which we're rarely even conscious of. Most of it's happening at the subconscious level. So at a conscious level, if we soften the front surface of our body, as if when next time we walk into a boardroom, a business meeting, we imagine that we're a warm croissant coming out of the oven, gluten-free, dairy-free, of course, for some of us, and that we cut down the front surface of the body. We put in some type of butter, dairy-free, if you wish, and we allow ourselves to warm bodily, physiologically, this feeling that the front of our body is opening and expanding. When we start walking into spaces like this, naturally we're more contactable, connectable. We don't have to be as loud or as strong. In fact, we don't have to be anything. We are everything by being in the truth of who we are. No more, no less is needed. And this is transcendent power, enlightened power, the power of consciousness that's beyond the rules, reputations, games of significance, games of hierarchy. This is the new power. It's actually the old power. It's the eternal power, but it's the new power to bring into our businesses. Try just that for today. Soften the front surface of your body. Be more receptive to who is this individual behind the scenes in this role. Don't look at the role and the to-dos today. The next time with your team, look at the being. Who is this conscious being who has choice, See if you can get curious even more about their life, about who they are, what formed them, what interests them, what do they wish for and out of life. This is the doorway, the softening that calls upon and brings forth a strength that is actually the strength of the universe itself.